Sometime last month, in April 2024, the ONS released figures on the number of student visa applications in the UK, and those figures actually shows that there's a decrease in the number of applications by 80% between January to April 2024. And despite the fact that there's now a decrease in the number of people applying for student visa in the UK, now there's another publication published on gov.uk saying that new measures, is going to be put in place to further tackle student visa abuse. And according to what is on gov.uk at the moment, it says that new proposals will further crack down on student visas, ensuring only genuine students can come to the UK. Now, route will be kept under review. Now, this was published on the 23rd of May 2024. I'm just going to mention some of the things on that particular publication and my thoughts around this and what people need to do when it comes to moving to the UK or living in the UK as an international student. So if you know someone will be interested in this kind of video or you're interested, please stick to the end of the video. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I get right into the video, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, SWAPMONEY. Now, if you're currently in the UK and you're looking at transferring money from pounds to naira, naira back to pounds, or pounds to 30 other currencies, then you want to download SWAPMONEY. Now, SWAPMONEY allows you to make transfer to your beneficiary with no cost, and the beneficiary also get the funds immediately. I've used SwapMoney for a couple of months now, and my transactions and money transfers have been going smoothly. So if you're looking at transferring money, then SwapMoney is definitely the app you should download. And one of the other benefits of downloading or using SwapMoney for your money transfer is that you get to experience real-time exchange rates. You can also carry out dual beneficiary payments, and ultimately, when you refer people to use SwapMoney, you also get benefits, money reward on your transfer. So what are you waiting for? Please go on Google Play Store, Apple Store, and download SwapMoney. Register an account using my referral code DANIELJ. It is actually one of the most seamless, registration process to opening an account for your money transfer. So get that app downloaded on Google Play Store, Apple Store, and start experiencing a seamless money transfer from the UK. A couple of days ago, the Home Secretary and Education Secretary have announced new proposals to ensure the UK's world leading higher education sector is used for education and not as a gateway, to immigration. Now, with option to go further remaining under consideration. Now, this will deliver on the commitments to lower overall levels of migration while maintaining the UK's leading status as a world-class destination for higher education and attracting the brightest and the best international students. So basically, what the Home Office Secretary and the Education Secretary are trying to do really is to ensure that the student visa in the UK is not being abused and people coming to the UK actually genuine, and their major purpose is to study. And some of the things they're planning or what they're proposing is actually going to make the UK no longer a destination country for international students. We're going to be looking through all of those stuff now, and I'm going to also share my thoughts around this. Now, the proposals will regulate the recruitment of international students, cracking down on rogue recruitment agents who encourage people to apply to British University by mandating universities to sign up to a stringent framework for agents. So it means that so many recruitment agents might actually not be able to recruit international students into the UK anymore. And some university, I know of a couple of universities who are beginning to streamline and ending contract with recruitment agencies from some countries at the moment. And it means basically because the Home Office is actually trying to make sure that the recruitment process of getting international students into UK universities is well streamlined, and they are really paying a lot of attention to this. Now, tougher compliance standards for institutions recruiting students from overseas will be introduced. Now, those who accept international students who then fail to pass our visa checks, enroll, or complete their course will risk losing their license. So it means that when international students come into the UK and they don't finish their program, I think this has been in existence before, or it's actually in existence at the moment. Students applying to certain universities, the number of visa approval also influence the ability of those universities to be able to keep their license. So, for example, if a university, offer admission to, about 20,000 students, and half of those students were unable to get their visa, it affects the license of that university. So that's been like a norm, a standard. That's why most universities now, before you even get your admission letter or you get your CAS, they do like an interview and ask for your bank statement, all the documents you're going to provide, or most of the documents you're going to provide for your visa application, for them to do their check to be sure that you're actually eligible to get a student visa, just to help them still keep their license. So more thorough compliance is going to be put in place going forward to ensure that universities are actually giving admission to students who are actually coming in to study. Now, one of the things they're planning to actually implement now is to increase the financial maintenance fee. Now, based on what is on gov.uk at the moment, it says that the financial maintenance requirement will be raised, so international students will have to prove their financial self-sufficiency, and they will have to. The government is already reviewing English language assessments with the objective to standardize independent assessments, ensuring all international students are equipped with the skills to understand their course materials, or they shouldn't expect a place in UK university. So the whole idea basically is just to ensure that people coming to the UK are coming because they want to study and they've got all the prerequisites ticked off, before they are given admission or a place to study in any of the British university. Now, restrictions on remote delivery will also ensure all overseas students are predominantly undertaking face-to-face courses. Now, because of COVID, most universities like migrated to online or remote learning. Now, what the government is saying now is that anyone coming to the UK to study will be complied, or will be would have to actually undergo their studies or their classes face to face. And I think it's already happening, because most university now, if you're coming in to study, you get to have your lectures face to face. So yeah, I think they're just trying to like reinforce that particular decision to make sure everyone goes to class for their program. Now, UK Education Secretary said, "I am proud that British universities have a fantastic reputation both at home and abroad, and it is testament to the quality of education that they offer. That so many people aspire to study in this country," as said by the Education Secretary. He also said that it is right that we strike the balance between controlling immigration and making sure the UK remain the go-to place for students around the world, supporting our brilliant universities and enabling the best and the brightest to study here. So according to them, they are actually trying to attract more international students. However, only the brightest and the best. Those are the kind of people they're looking for to come into the UK. Now, the Migration Advisory Committee warned that rogue recruitment agents pose a threat to the integrity of the immigration system, with poor practice exploiting students and graduate visa holders missold UK university education. Now, since migrants on the student visa transition directly into graduate route, immediate action is necessary. The government also remains concerned about the route is not concerned that the route is not attracting the highest earners who contribute to their economy. After analysis from HMRC and Home Office showed that a quarter of graduates visa holders were not found to be in payee employment at any point during the financial year ending 2023, and those who were, the majority, 63%, were not in payee employment for the full year. So they are also concerned that most people that are finishing their program and getting into the job market through the graduate visa route are not in full employment, and they are not contributing to the tax payer pockets, and that's one major concern for them. And in my opinion, I think it's not really the student issue. It's not something that the students don't want to, but the UK job market is a bit competitive, and there are usually no much opportunities for people who are coming in as international students, because most organizations will tell you, oh, because you're in a graduate visa, it's like a limited stay. They wouldn't be able to give you a shot, and many of them are not willing to sponsor, coupled to the increase in the whole salary threshold requirement. So many students are finding it difficult to get a job, which I believe is one of the things contributing to their own analysis that 63% of people who are moving to the graduate route visas were not in payee employment for the full year. So yeah, that's really some of the things the government is trying to put into place at the moment, and it's important to make sure that everyone is informed, so that whenever you're making any decision now, you're making informed decision, knowing exactly what is happening and what the government is planning around immigration. So if you find this video insightful, click on the like button. If you have any question, please state in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.